Good morning. It was in December in the year of 2000, and I had written and directed my play named Swans Over Charlevoix. The theater critic wrote a saying, Erreca has written a play which touches on his and our own mixed feelings about abortion. They manage to bury the innocent so deeply that it's returned to its kin to resurrection. Anyone hoping for an easy, passive entertainment is bound to get confused. But like a good novel that requires some early and intensive concentration, once you've allowed your mind to focus, the experience of the story is all more rich and vital. Today, in the year of 2024, abortion isn't buried away, but most women have abortion on their minds daily. After writing the play Swans Over Charlevoix and directing it, I knew 24 years ago that those who were against having abortion wouldn't like it. And still today, abortion should have the right to have it, and it's a 50-50 question, and it will always be it that way. Act 1, Scene 3. The lights slowly rise on the dining room table where William sits in his wheelchair working a puzzle. The kitchen radio is playing an old familiar tune as he moves his head to its rhythm. He suddenly feels a strong sensation rushing over him, and his eyelids grow heavy. The sound of the radio slowly fades away. The lights in the room slowly dim as the young girl poetically walks over to him.
What are you doing?
Don't you see? I'm scrambling my brains on this puzzle.
Why do you want to scramble your brains?
It helps me to make better sense of this crazy world.
Can I help?
Are you not afraid of having your brains scrambled too?
Does it hurt?
It does, only if you fight against it. Here, try to find a match. When you match the picture puzzles together, it will become crystal clear to you.
What does the picture look like?
That's the trick you have to learn. You will never know until you match all the pieces together. That's the mystery. That's right. If it doesn't fit, don't force it.
What if I can't find a match for this one?
There is always a match. This is where you find your best friend, and it's called patience. Never tackle a puzzle without inviting your best friend along.
Do you have a best friend?
Yes.
My best friend in the whole world is my dog Nellie. Who is yours?
Lenny, but she isn't a dog.
Why?
Because she laughs at my jokes, shares her secrets, and lets me know when I have bad breath.
I love the way you smell, and I have to go now.
Why? You still haven't made a match.
You finished the puzzle for me.
She stands and moves slowly backwards. But how will you learn?
I hope one day, but the puzzle is yours to solve today.
His eyelids grow heavy, and he continues murmuring, "Please, don't go. Please, please, don't go." As a young girl exits, and the lights return to normal, and with Lenny entering the room. "William, come out of it, honey." He soon comes out of his haze, opening his confused eyes. "She's gone. She was here again. The young girl. It must be your medication. I'm going to call the doctor tomorrow morning." No, don't, Lenny. It won't change anything. "But it's happening more often now, William." "It's not the medication, it's my mind. Isn't that what they said when it starts happening before the plunge? We don't know that for sure. It could be, but it's happening too often. And it's not just the dreams. I'm dying, Lenny." "No, don't say that. Will, I refuse to hear you say that." A clap of thunder is suddenly heard, quietening them. Myron was right. The storm has arrived. She takes his drying pad from his lap and looks at it. "Are you finished drying?" "Yes. Please, put it away for me, Lenny." She moves to the window. "The wind is bending the trees, William. Do you remember why we came to Charlevoix? New York City was getting too small for us. You should have been a comedian, Lenny." "No, it was Ernest Hemingway that brought us here." "That's right. You thought my moving where he once lived would rub off onto your writing." "I did publish 3 of my books, didn't I, Lenny?" "Don't be a braggart. Will, it doesn't suit you." "There is one noticeable difference between Hemingway and me." "Yeah? And he had more wives, and you only have me." No. It's the Swans. I admire them, and he would probably shoot them." "Stop that, William. That's not funny." "I didn't intend it to be." It's getting cold. Do you want me to wrap a warm blanket over you?" "That would be nice, Lenny." Another clap of thunder. "It's getting closer, Will." "Lenny, you recall how we spent our first rain shower in Charlevoix?" She places a blanket over his legs. "I do, you dirty old man." The oak tree branches in the open field barely shielded us from the downpour. We snuggled against its large trunk and laughed, holding each other tight. We felt like we were 17 all over again, didn't we? You were so beautiful on that day. It was a good thing no farmers were plowing their fields. Why, it's perfectly natural to be naked. I didn't intend for us to be public spectacle, Mr. Wise Guy. Who knows? They might have learned something that we can only do. Okay, let the dirty thoughts go away. And are you up for a game of gin rummy? How much do you owe me, Lenny? At least $500,000. Find the deck. And if you want to lose again, please, no humming or singing while we play. You know how it annoys me, Will. Don't be a tyrant. You're too cute to be one. How else Can I get my way? Lenny shovels the deck. I first cut the cards, Lenny, remember? Well, you always do when I shuffle. Not always, Mrs. Smarty Pants. You most certainly do, Mr. Cheater. No, you sneak it by me on occasion, and I don't know what you hide beneath your dress. I do not have anything under my dress. I'm not blind. And I'm not a liar, William. No, but you are a sweet card shark in the dress, and I'm going to beat you again. Here, cut away with the cards, and don't cry, Mr. Bragger, because I'm going to win today. He cuts the cards. Thank you. She begins to deal. Did you like him, William? Who? Myron. I haven't given much thought, Lenny. I know you better than that, Will. Is it important what I think? For Trina, yes. How about for you, Lenny? I live with you and put up with your shortcomings. I don't count. I'm just your wife. Are you going to discard a card? Because I'll see it if you put it under your dress. She discards, and he picks it up. Well, I'm not ready to discard. You're avoiding me, Will. What? If I didn't think your coyness was so damn cute, I would hate you. Yes, you love me too much to do that. All right. I like him. And he will treat our Trina like a princess. Are you satisfied now? Yes. That makes me very happy, William. A clap of thunder is heard. Lenny, never sell our cottage. Why do you tell me a thing like that? Lenny, as a small boy, my papa would carry me on his shoulder with a sack of hardened biscuits to the lake shore. At the water's edge, we fed the swans and sat watching them, swaying their graceful necks heavenward as they floated across the lake. My papa told me how they were angelic messengers. I didn't believe him, but I always thought they did. I want you to near the swans, so when you see them, you can remember me by them. My darling husband, I promise I will never leave this place. It will always remain in our family to remember you by the swans you loved and cherished. Thank you, Lenny. You are the love of my life. There is another thunderclap. It's getting nasty out there. Are you hungry, William? No, but something to drink would be nice. Do you want apple juice or water? And don't look at my cards. Apple juice. And don't worry. I already have a winning hand to beat you. There is a sharp knock at their front door. Who could that be? Lenny gets up and another knock is heard as she exits. Another clap of thunder is heard. Lenny! Who is it? My God! Come in and dry yourself off. Lenny! Is everything all right? It's all right, William. It's just Myron. Myron follows Lenny into the room. He is wearing a policeman's uniform under a wet raincoat. Hello, Myron. Hello, sir. Let me get you a towel. Lenny exits. Is something wrong, Myron? There's been an accident nearby, sir, and a vehicle has gone off the road into a gully. The driver is a young woman in her 20s, and she may be roaming through the woods about a half a mile from here. Do you know who she is, Myron? We found her license in her purse. Her name is Stacy Embleton. She's 24 years old, and when we checked downtown, they informed us she has a warrant for her arrest. What did she do? She's wanted for murder and is considered dangerous. I would advise you to keep all your doors and windows locked. Who did she murder, Myron? It was her 7-year-old daughter, sir. Her own child? Yes, Laney. I'm leaving now and joining the search. Whatever you do, don't attempt driving anywhere. The rivers are flooded and the roads are extremely dangerous, and make sure everything is locked in your house. Myron, I'll walk you out. Thank you, Marion. You'll be safe here, sir. I'll be by in the morning or before if you need me. Lenny and Myron exit as William moves to the window. Lenny soon enters carrying a glass of apple juice to him. Her own child. And can imagine that, William. It was her mother. What could possess her to do such a thing? There was a loud clap of thunder. William, did you just hear that? Yes, the thunder's getting louder. No, I think someone's outside, William. Maybe it's Myron. Lenny exits. Lenny, be careful. Are you all right? What's taking you so long, Lenny? Lenny darts into the room. William, I saw someone. Who? I don't know, but I saw a figure outside the kitchen window. Are the doors locked? I think so, Will. I'll go check. She goes into the kitchen. Are they locked, Lenny? Yes. Try to calm down, Lenny. It's probably nothing. I'm calling Trina and have her come here. She moves to the telephone. There's no need for that, Lenny. We're all right. The house is locked and we have each other. Come here and sit next to me so I can beat you in the game. Lenny holds the phone at her ear and the telephone line is dead. The phone line's dead, William. She rushes into the kitchen. Lenny, what are you doing in there? It must be the wind breaking telephone lines everywhere. Lenny quickly returns holding a butcher knife. Lenny, put the knife down. The telephone lines probably are broken by falling trees. Give me the knife. I don't want you getting hurt. It might be the mother, William. We don't know who is out there. And you locked the doors. But give me the knife, Lenny. Another light thunderclap is heard. You're right, William. You're a war veteran, and I'm only a scary cat. We're safe in our cottage by the lake, Lenny. Our doors and windows are locked, and we have each other. Please, come to me and give me the knife. She walks over to him and hands him the knife. Then she drops to her knees, embracing his legs. I'm frightened, William. There's nothing to be frightened about. It's only a storm, and it cannot hurt us in here. Suddenly, the lights go black. A loud clap of thunder is heard. The lights begin to flickering on and off, and revealing a wet and bloodied woman standing in the kitchen doorway. There is an abrupt thunderclap, and the lights sharply go black. Intermission.